Hi and welcome to Tech Tips with Sold Out Media. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Lance.
Today we're actually talking about B-roll.
Yeah.
And B-roll, it's so important to actually help tell your story, to help people understand what it is that you're trying to convey to the viewer, right? We have a couple of quick tips for you. But I wanted to show you first this clip that I shot in Zambia. I'm going to show you the clip with the guy just talking, and then take a look at the clip now as he actually tells the story with the pictures behind it.
Yeah.
Among these children, others are potential children that God will raise to be pastors, others will be teachers, others will be future presidents. So we want to give them this education. That's the reason why that school has to be built. Among these children, others are potential children that God will raise to be pastors, others will be teachers, others will be future presidents. So we want to give them this education. That's the reason why that school has to be built.
Can you see the difference that makes?
Right.
Right?
Adds so much to the story.
Right? Like, B-roll captures your audience and helps bring them into the story. It helps bring them into the world of the person you're trying to show.
Yeah. And it's like the thing that you talk about is the thing that you want to see. Mm-hmm. That's just how it is in TV or media.
Exactly. And I always say to the people that we work with, if we don't have good pictures in the program, in what we're trying to do, if we're not trying to actually show with video what we're doing, it could just be a radio show.
Yeah.
Right?
Just go black.
Just go black.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you. Here's our tips. Tip number 1, whenever you're shooting B-roll, try to shoot clips that are 30 seconds long at least.
Yeah. What I got taught when I was taught is 5 seconds of just no movement, just still.
Yep.
Then you do the movement, and then 5 seconds after, and you should reach about 30 seconds when you do that.
Exactly, because when you get into things like crossfading and trying to cut to other shots in the timeline, sometimes a moving shot doesn't work at all.
No.
Right? Sometimes you want it to be still. But again, you want that extra length to be able to transition and be flexible
and be able to work with it
in the edit.
Yeah. And also another tip would be that always take 2 shots of each shot, one with the movement in it and one without the movement.
Exactly.
Just a still, so that not all of your shots, when you cut them together, have the same motion in it, or
Right.
everything is motion. Maybe you want one of them being a still shot, so that's also a good tip.
I know some people who are so good they can actually go out and they can match frame as they shoot. I can't do that. Like, there's guys on air, I think that Daniel Schiffer is one of those fellas that they do that match frame so perfectly. Not me. I have to plan my shots a lot more, and I think a lot of you guys probably have that same thing as well. Which brings us to the next tip. Make sure you plan your B-roll.
Yeah.
Right?
It helps.
Yeah, exactly.
Make a shot list.
Make a shot list. Take the time to think about what the person is doing. I have had...
Yeah, like what's the reason to you going out? What do you want to tell with your B-roll?
Exactly. I've seen so many new producers go out, and the number one thing that they shoot is an interview in somebody's office, and then they're like typing on the keyboard, looking at the computer, picking up the phone. Like, that's like B-roll 101.
Yeah.
But think about how you can tell your story different. Make a shot list. Why is this person that you're interviewing interesting?
Yeah.
What is it that they're doing?
Yeah. My next tip would be no talking, trying to keep it quiet when you're taking your B-roll. Because, I mean, in the edit, you could get sloppy, you could miss, and you just have audio all of a sudden in your B-roll.
That's right.
It's horrible.
And you do not want what you're saying to slip out into the edit.
No.
No. So my final tip is to make sure that you take at least 5 clips of each action, right?
Yeah.
So you actually have something to cut to. As a rule of thumb, I always go a wide, a tight, and then a super tight. And then maybe 2 other shots that have just a different angle. By the way, today's entire show is a test, is shot on an iPhone 12 Pro.
Yeah.
Not the Max, just the Pro.
Yeah. And hopefully it looks pretty good.
I hope it looks good, otherwise we'll be out reshooting this again tomorrow.
And then you will never see it.
No, exactly. But anyway, those are our tips. Take another look too at this sequence here that we shot for Jacob and Linus when they went out and did the tech tips with the backpacks, right?
Yes.
Look at them talking about the backpacks without the B-roll.
I feel like I won. I got the very comfortable bag, the PGY Tech 1 Go, 18 liters. It's fantabulous, I'd say. It's actually ridiculously comfortable. I feel like I won. I got the very comfortable bag, the PGY Tech 1 Go, 18 liters. It's fantabulous, I'd say. It's actually ridiculously comfortable.
Such a difference.
Such a difference.
Ridiculous.
So guys, I hope that helps you out. Couple of quick tips on how to improve your shooting, why B-roll is so important.
Yeah, if you have questions or propositions on what we should do next, just
Exactly.
write it. Yeah.
Man, we love your comments. Thank you so much. And like and subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to share this with all of your friends. We want your friends to be our friends.
Have a great one. Take care.
See you guys.